Oh guys, I wanted to show you my game, and I want to show you like doing something really cool. I'm gonna try to make like a really big, powerful ship. Explosions. So I've never actually made anything this big, but I just want to test the limits of my game, and I figure it'd probably be a good idea to record it. I want to make like a vehicle that I expect like the average player to kind of like use, you know. Physics, am I right? You gotta turn off physics if you want to use the controls here better. Um, so I'm gonna go ahead and basically just plop a giant cube up there. I think we'll make this like a battery cube or something. These cubes are really nice to build with because they have so much size. So if you like, make them Levite or whatever, they have a lot of charge. I'm gonna go pretty fast in this one, just to kind of. It's not gonna be a tutorial. I'm assuming you're kind of familiar with my game by this point, but if you're not, thanks for checking it out. Hope you like it. So we need enough Levite to keep this thing charged. I don't have any like analytical tools in the editor right now, but I generally know what I need. Is this the way I want to do it? Yeah, let's make a big base. I also want it to be big enough to fit this rover on. So it's gonna be a pretty beefy craft. I don't know if we can actually handle it with the amount of parts we got. I think the throughput might be a little bit too low on some of them. Actually, I kind of want to make sure I center these things. Or center around kind of like the weak part, you know. So I'll need like a cargo bay. Need some batteries. I'm gonna get a lot of batteries. But even more charge. Actually, what was that? 2 batteries? Nah, probably work out. We'll put 2 big charge distributors on it. So these will be like auxiliary batteries. But basically, I forgot we have to paint them. Or give them element properties. Probably gonna make battery a different texture. Just so it like visually indicates. A lot of things in this game right now are kind of placeholders, but see, where's paint? Let's make sure this is all battery. Alright, 8100, 8100, 8100. So this will kind of be like the this middle battery would kind of be like the life battery, I should say, and these ones will be more of the feed battery, or like auxiliary. It's probably a better way to put it, or additional. So they'll go to distributor, distribute the charge everywhere, which will charge the Levite, which I don't prefer. I think I'm gonna program the charge distributor a little bit differently, so it only charges batteries. Or there might be like an option you can click, so it'll only charge batteries. Now for control, alright, let's work on the skeleton a little bit more. First, let's do a fit check. So I'll get this rover. See how well it fits. It's okay. Oh, don't want to turn physics off quite yet. That was not good. See, where's the middle block? Yeah. See what happens when we turn off physics. um. I'm a, you know, fix these things in the programming, but it's not quite there yet. So basically, like the entire um, base of the vehicle is dependent on that part right there, which isn't what we want. Generally, I think we want kind of like a spinal type system to these ships. What I mean by that is you know kind of pick the worst area and or you branch out from it like a tree. You know, it's probably the best way to do it. Now we're almost there on the cargo bay. I think it's just barely wide enough. Yeah. So we'll surround this entire thing. Give it a nice big cargo bay. We'll go one more layer back. This is going to have a massive Levite core. I think we'll kind of put like a bridge or something in the center. I've never built anything like this big in my game, so this is going to be a test for my game. We'll see how it performs. I'm getting pretty good frame rates generally though, so I'm pretty confident it'll do well. This will be kind of like the core of the game, like, you know, this will be kind of like the, after you leave like the early game, this will be like at the end of the early game is when you start building like a really cool big vehicle like this. I don't know how much battery we need. Probably more than you think. Not a few more batteries, but I want to make this all Levite, or yeah, Levite. Just to I'll put some batteries in the walls maybe. Give us a lot of margin with the fuel. So Levite. Maybe we make the batteries taller. So battery there. Battery there. That's the core. I think we'll have this one be like a rocket engine controller. And then this one will be another controller. Yeah. Great idea. Oh, just wasted that one. If you put an element on a control or on a gadget, it destroys electronics. So, distributor, battery. This powers this guy. They'll all distribute into each other, but they'll distribute into the float, and they'll distribute into the any other systems we need to be charged. Alright, let's finish up here. This will be the bridge. So we'll keep echo. Oh, I want to put weapons on this thing too. Got any Levite to keep this all charged. Actually, do we even want to go this big? I think we'll go a little bit narrower. I could squeeze in there, right? Another craft can. Do like thin walls, maybe. Not very intimidating for a warship, but ooh, does not do these walls well. Looks like everything fits barely though. We'll go wider. I don't know what the float time of this thing is. My guess is probably pretty good. But we need to make sure We have enough batteries. I haven't figured out like the good ratio between batteries and float stone you want yet. So we'll figure that out together. But there will be like systems to make this easier. Like there'll be like in Kerbal Space Program you have like a center of mass type thing and a like a total mass, and I'll add all those systems. These things just take time to do, you know. You gotta choose which mechanics you want to work on, and I don't want to work on the more interesting ones. Alright, looks like I messed up somewhere. Lap some of these too close. Yep, it was right there. Okay. Let's put this... Oh, there we go. Too far on this one? Nah, whatever. Double wide. I think it actually works out better for us. Alright, let's paint this one more. Yeah, I guess we don't really need to put walls on this thing. My idea was to make kind of like a warship cargo thing, but it's not super important. See what I got 4. I'm gonna put one more of these energy modules. I think I'm gonna change the way these things work so that they kind of like balance the charge instead of just giving everyone charge. But this will do for now. Okay. Now, gonna need a servo motor to control like a ramp or something. So probably a big servo motor be the best one for the job. Yep. Then could base it off of here. Yeah. I don't want to do this. Doesn't need to be a great ramp. Just needs to work. Well, that looks interesting. I'm gonna go ahead and make this out of... I'm gonna make it out of titanite, so it's strong. Alright, ramp done. Oh, we got these walls, which are kind of convenient for a lot of this stuff. See how they form a nice wall. Aerodynamics isn't important. I think you should try to make your craft look pretty, but no one's gonna like force you to do it. I might kind of change the incentives of the game to reward prettier craft. Yeah. Do I have a pillar for this one? Not a good one. Alright, ugly, but we'll make it work. I have to go to work tomorrow. I know, right? You know, we haven't actually put any weapons on this thing yet, or any of the really important controls we're going to need. But we're almost done with this part right here. So anyways, the way it'll work is you drive your vehicle up through that gap or something. Not the best designed. Can you fit in there? I think so. As you play your game, you start to realize all the flaws it has. Okay. paint this stuff. I think we'll just go with more boring. Make as much boring as you can. Increase the levitation force as high as you can go. Batteries, kind of secondary. I mean, if we can't, like, levitate, we can't levitate, you know? Alright. Let's get some actual controls on this thing. So, I think we'll put the module to control it right here. Then we'll hook up this battery to this guy. Now, the most important diffuser we'll need, we'll put right next to it. And this diffuser will basically activate all these distributors. So this will increase our power whenever we need it. Distribute, distribute, distribute. I hope I don't forget to. It's getting a little bit dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn on some lights for us. So that'll be an important one. I think I'll put one back here maybe too. And then spotlight in the front. Oh, so ugly. God, this thing does not look good. Whoop, total darkness now. Let's get some colors in here, you know. What should I do for the floor? Blue, maybe? Let's make a fill option. Should be like a hold down instead of a click. It's gonna take a while. We'll give it a blue floor. You can pick whatever color floor you want. Blue floor. It's got no underbelly. Blue. I knew we missed a spot. I should add landing legs to this thing. Landing legs usually help. For the wall colors, I think we'll go with orange, Bronco colors maybe. Nope, forgot you can paint the lights still. Need to fix that, but one thing at a time. Flying Bronco. That's what we're gonna name the ship. Actually from Colorado, so kind of fits. Never really got too much into the Broncos, but if you're like European, that's like our sports team over here in the States. Yeah. Now, for the batteries, I think we'll make them crimson. Battery control modules. Alright. Then, let's do blue. Let's do crimson and blue for the servo. Awesome. Now the servo is going to need an adder. So, as you can see, adder data goes to the servo. Servos got, alright, I don't think servos have turn on options yet, but the adders definitely do. Hooked up to the main battery. So let me make sure. I get this battery hooked up to the main battery. Or, we got a second auxiliary. Yeah, second auxiliary. I'm gonna hook this up to this battery. Just because you never know. And then I'm gonna hook the I and K up to the adder. So if I press I or K, this gate should go all the way. Oh, and also watch this. We can change the values of these adders now. So I don't know what this is set to. We could test it out, but I don't know if this is gonna be negative 90 or positive 90. So great. This will rotate slowly. Oh, I almost forgot. We're gonna need a pad to keep this thing locked on. I wonder if the pad is even strong enough. I don't think it is. We'll try anyways though. You can always weld it too. Then we have to unweld it. So pads are in here. Should we get like a wheel welded or something, or I want the battery welded. I don't even know if we could drive over that. Let's test it out. I think we'll be able to drive over that. I don't know if it'll be able to reach us, but we could probably drive over it. So we'll keep our rover in there. Okay. Let's get some controls in here. So, gonna go ahead and get a big gyro. And then, I think I could do 2 stabilizers maybe. So let's try it out. I've never actually tried it with 2 stabilizers, so I don't know if they overcorrect each other or something. You will be able to add 2 stabilizers though when this game ships, and it will have a it'll be feature, or not feature complete, but it will be playable. It'll be intuitive. It'll be easy to figure it out. Well, maybe not easy, but you'll have a chance. Now I don't know if that's orientated correctly because forgot to put like an orientation indicator on that, but it'll probably work. Let's add some analytical chips in here. So this one monitors battery, this one monitors health, this one monitors velocity. Oh, I just realized I forgot to import the most important one. Echo, where's the ballast? Show it to me. I know I left the ballast chip around here somewhere. Dang, did I delete it? I think I deleted the ballast tank. Whoops. That's important. Now I'll just save and edit real quick. What else do we need? Add weapons and stuff later. Or would we even add weapons? Could add a turret right here maybe. Looks kind of funny. Yeah, this is one way to build a warship. We'll give him a bunch of missiles too. Don't know which way is that facing. It's facing that way. Okay. Now this wants to go fire backwards. Okay, I'll make this one a battery, I think. Like the support beam. And then let's paint the whole thing crimson. Oh yeah. This is gonna be a machine. I can't believe I forgot the ballast tank editor. Should I program it? Set numeric to all of the missiles. There's gonna be like a missile bay thing that will just store you like, 50 missiles or whatever, to kind of make it a little bit more convenient for you, so you don't have to like program wire these all up. All I gotta do is load it with like a clip of missiles. God, this is such an ugly vehicle. Okay. Let's add a pad for Echo too. So I think I'll do 5 and 6 to these pads. So pad 1, do toggle there. Actually, this one's the auxiliary one, right? I haven't saying it's a battery anymore. Elements. There we go. Now it's a battery. Or is this supposed to take charge? I don't know. I think we'll hook this one up to the engines. Numeric gets power from that guy. Good. Then the slower one, turn on with 2. And we'll get power from this guy. Looks more like a boat. It was kind of both supposed to be like between boat and spaceship, was the idea. I was making this. And then should probably hook up the mouse to the pulse blaster. Let's do right click. Then hug this battery up to the pulse blaster. Oh yeah. Great. Now, do we even have enough room for the engines? I was gonna do like big engines, but I don't know if we have the space for them. I think we do. So these are the biggest engine. I've never made a craft with 2 of them. Should be interesting. Thruster 1, thruster 2. Power. Power. Oh yeah. And then let's add a throttle. That's the adder. So as you see in the game, it's kind of, programming, and there's like all sorts of components you need to your vehicles to make them work out. So this adder will go to this thrust controller, or diffuser, which controls the thrust. It's powered by those batteries. Now, I think I could change the adder values so that the throttle is limited to 100. So the throttle input's 100. And then the min value could go is 0. Then we'll decrease the increment to 2. Usually works pretty well. Nah. It'll work. I think this thing might be ready almost. Actually, I think I want that. Utility. Do the diffusers to the lights. I think we're gonna have this activated with B. Then is it powered? Nope. Now it is. Okay. I'll do okay. I'll plop down some spikes for it to kind of land on. So that's taller than it. Let's put a medium one on. Now, structural stability is not actually that important to this game. Maybe it will be later, but currently is not like a thing we really ask you to do. Probably in the future though. Definitely for like bigger things, I think. Like, I was thinking about this the other day. Like, maybe if I make parts for like skyscrapers or whatever, they'll kind of have like structural scripts attached to them, so you can't just get away with like making a very unstable shape. And yeah, I think I'll do a logic chip for the lights. So kind of weird place to put the lights. Nah. Got like a brown light. Alright. I think as I like improve the mechanics of the game, there will be like more interesting ways to make these ships, and you know, they'll be better and they'll be good, guys. It's like Minecraft, I swear. T for the lights. These guys get power? I forget. Yeah, they got power. Then, I don't think we ever hooked this diffuser up. I'll show you hook it up too. I'm thinking space. Boom. Alright, because that one controls the power. What's this one supposed to be? I think that was supposed to be lights. Nah. Alright, let's test it out. First, I'm gonna save it though. What are we naming this thing? Flying Bronco. Ugly ship. This game's not very aesthetically inclined yet. Alright. I think it's this one, right? I can't acquire the scout. It's too heavy. I think I'll increase the capacity of this thing. Yeah, it's got a mass limit of 100. Probably got bumped up to like 200. Well, let's go ahead and turn on the stabilizer. Gyro. Oh, I don't have the ballast. That's right. Battery health, velocity. Alright, so if I press... See, which button was it? Oh, I don't think I hooked up shift either to the adder controller. And I already saved it, man. Man. Alright, that's the other gyro. Let's look up shift. Tarl. Alright. Actually, let's get the this guy off. Turn him on. Oh, he's stuck on it. Oh wait, no, he's got I forgot, he's got like a servo somewhere, doesn't he? Or a gyro. It's this guy, right? Yeah. Rotate off. Come on, you can do it. Oof. Oh, I think I forgot to hook up the door or the servo. It's like a power or something that turns it on. Doesn't have a menu yet. Oh, gun works. What was the input for that? B? Yep, B. Alright. Yeah, I wish it wasn't too dark out. Let's test some of these missiles maybe. They don't seem to be working. Oh, I should save at least one missile for when we're in the air. We're in the air. All right, gyro's on. Yeah, let's just charge this thing, I guess maybe. Check out the battery. Oof, I already used a ton of charge. Are we gonna weightless? I think we are. Yes, we are. Aha. Let's activate the engines now. Barely have any control. This thing's heavy. Flies like a brick. And we're gonna fly it into a wall. And it's nighttime. We turn off the power. And I've turned it up. Turn it down, turn it down. Oh, it's looping, I forgot. Which one is it? It's this one right here, right? I already ran out of charge. Go ahead and distribute some more. Yeah, I'm gonna make it daytime too. It's kind of annoying me. It's almost daytime, but we can accelerate that. Come on, that should be day. Oh wait, no, this is day. There we go. Oof, ugly world. Looks like we're out of power. Not a well-designed float ship, but she is ours. Anyways, download my game. I hope you liked it. Wasn't very good, but oh, gyro's on. Nope, gyro's off. Trying to charge up the battery so it doesn't seem to be doing anything. Looks like we blew up some of our constraints. Yeah, I wonder what this looks like from Echo's perspective. It's pretty awesome. Chaos. Rover's all flipped over. Yeah, let's get the rover back. At least this thing works. The simpler stuff works. The more complicated stuff still got some work to do. Or we don't even have to go to that. Let's see. Okay, flips. Nice. Call shotgun. Then we weld ourselves to it like that. That's what we're trying to do with this rover, but couldn't quite get it. You might want to take a rover with you if you ever go out far, because if you crash your float ship, you might have to drive back. Although if you're going somewhere in a float ship, the rover is probably not the best bet. For the return journey, but might be able to take you to like a nearby base or something. This world is massive. It's about what was that, like a 1,000 kilometers across. So ooh, don't go over the edge. Oh, and it's got these like massive cliffs that are like 20 kilometers tall or something ridiculous. So you gotta be careful. Oh, don't tip over, please. At least tip over in the direction that's not. Don't, come on. Oh, here we go. See how well we survive. Bet Echo's probably gonna die. And our gyro didn't even work. Can't access the stabilizer. Anyways, this episode's not going very well. Well, I gotta go to work tomorrow, guys. Don't have time to fix all these bugs. Or, improve the mechanics. But I will. Just give me time. You'll get a good game eventually. I'll post the download to the latest alpha on my Twitter profile if you want to check it out. So, yep. Thanks for watching Sky's End.